Now, I want to give a special bro-forced fist bump to my man Sam, who alerted me to the trailer for the Many Saints of Newark, New Jersey, which dropped last night. Now, Sam is a guy that we're brothers in arms when it comes to metal, glam music, glam rock, that is. I like to tease him about that. And industry Japanese rock. So Mad Capsule Market, if you know who they are, it's all thanks to Sam. So before I actually get into my trailer reaction for this is a prequel to the Sopranos, the TV series by David Chase, which aired, I think, from 1999 to 2005. I might have that wrong. I'm in the process of actually acquiring the box set on eBay, so if I win that, that's going to be an added bonus. But first of all, what an impressive cast list we have. I mean, Jon Bernthal right there. Man, I've got the biggest crush on Jon Bernthal, like you wouldn't know. Can you imagine him as your father-in-law? My God, it'd be like you'd be the most well-behaved son or daughter-in-law in the world, wouldn't you? With Frank Castle watching your every move. For my money, Bernthal is the best Frank Castle Punisher that we've ever had. And directed by Alan Taylor. So Alan Taylor is the guy that stepped in for Patty Jenkins when she pulled out of Thor: The Dark World. And obviously Alan Taylor's probably not into the whole superhero genre thing and just kind of gave it his best shot, and that was it. It was an entertaining movie, but it's not one of the best received MCU movies. But given the reaction Black Widow's getting at the moment, that's probably fast catching up. But what an impressive cast list. So you've got Vera Farmiga, one of my favorite actresses, as Livia Soprano. Now, I'm not sure if she's meant to be Liv as in Tony Soprano's sister. I'm assuming that she is. Jon Bernthal, we don't have a name for his character at the moment. Billy Magnuson. I'm sure he's the same Billy Magnuson as part of that family. Not the Skarsgårds, but I think he's kind of like, not related to them, but they're kind of in that same clique, but he's Paulie Walnuts. So I'd be interested to see him playing a guy who's got, how can we say, he's got a very short temper. And then Corey Stoll from The Strain as Junior Soprano. And of course, the thing that I think we're all got our eyes on is Michael Gandolfini. That's James's son, who plays his father. So that's a strange transition. But Michael, I'll tell you what, his father obviously loved him a lot because he left him a fortune of $47 million when he passed away. So I hope he doesn't go around spending that money willy-nilly because, you know, you're only going to be an actor once in this life. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to make a quick edit and I'm going to get to my trailer reaction. This should be really interesting.
Guys like me were brought up to follow codes.
Wow.
Hey, jerk.
My father like son.
What'd you say? What?
Antonio Soprano.
I wonder if I can talk to you alone for a moment, Mrs. Soprano. On the basis of the Sanford Binet, he's high IQ. You can't prove it by me. He's got a D+ average.
What? Oh, she's nailed the accent. God damn.
Like himself, but he is smart. The results tell us he's a leader.
She really looks like Edie Falco. Wow. That's Alessandro Navolo, Emily Mortimer's husband.
Takes a toll.
Still looks good.
You're my nephew. I want to do whatever I can to help you. My gift to you.
I want to go to college. I can't get caught with shit like this.
You take the speakers, right? At the same time, you say to yourself, this is the last time I'm ever going to steal something. It's that simple.
Let me go talk to him.
He only listens to Dickie.
Gotta do something about Dickie Malasani.
Maybe some of the things you do.
Oh,
God's favorite.
Ray Liotta.
By example, we'll make the right decision. This kid's got what it takes.
As far as your nephew goes,
I'm listening.
Stay out of his life.
Wow. Oh, there's the music. Alabama 3. Got myself a gun. Fantastic. Oh, I really love that trailer. That was so good. Guys, what did you think of that awesome trailer for the Saints of Newark, New Jersey? I thought, tell you what, it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I thought, oh, it could be run of the mill. You know, they might just treat it as is, but that was awesome. My God, like, oh my God, I tell you, man. Vera Farmiga, boy, she does. She looks and sounds like Edie Falco. It is so uncanny. That's just really great casting there. John Bernthal, I wanted to see a little bit more of him actually talking. I'm assuming they're all being New Jersey accented, if that is actually a word. So I hope that actually happens. And the whole tone of it is set in the 1960s America, so that's kind of perfect, really. Yeah, I mean, when was the last time we had a really good gangster film? I can't remember now, to be honest. Don't even start me on The Irishman, because I didn't really like that. I think Martin Scorsese was a little bit out of reach with the whole de-aging process. It didn't really work well for a younger Robert De Niro to be over the body of a De Niro in his 70s, because when he's running, those scenes look really awful. Wasn't a big fan of that movie, and it was like 3 hours of my life I cannot get back. And I am speaking as someone who's a big, massive Marty Scorsese fan anyway, but not one of his finest moments. But this effort by Alan Taylor. Now, Alan Taylor has directed episodes of the Sopranos TV show, so he's no stranger to this. I think this is more his cup of tea. And honestly, I mean, the thing that I kind of came away back from was, you know, let me just go back to it here really quickly. Now, this moment here, I mean, good grief. I mean, it's a cliche to say like father, like son, but my God, like Michael Gandolfini, he's like this spitting image of his father, isn't he? Tony Soprano, played by the great Gandolfini Sr., fantastic actor, and I've always liked him. I mean, like, anything that you put James Gandolfini in, he just lights the screen up. Like, even Terminal Velocity, was it with Charlie Sheen? He was so good in that film. That's one of my favorite cheesy action movies from the 90s. But God, look at that there, right? I mean, you know, if you're going to get perfect casting, it's like when Ice Cube's son played him in that movie about Dr. Dre and the gang. It's just the same thing here, and I love it. So, The Saints of Newark, New Jersey. It's going to be coming out on October the 22nd, which I cannot wait for. October is going to be a good month for releases anyway. It's going to be hopefully out on the cinemas and then streaming simultaneously, I believe, or days after on HBO Max. But I want to get the big screen experience here. And when I sign off from this video today, I'll leave you with some very quick BTS footage captured by Film Look. They're a great channel that go behind the scenes and just upload footage on YouTube. For some reason, it never gets taken down, so that's fair enough. And I'm really excited about this movie. So if, like me, you haven't seen the 5th and final season of Sopranos, I know what happens already. But I actually want to see it for myself. Let me know what you think about that show overall. I never knew for the biggest time that was a metaphor for family dysfunction, but they used the mafia as the perfect metaphor for that show. It was writing that went over my head at the time, but obviously as the passages of time catch up with you, you kind of get a better understanding. So I hope I get that brand new box set today, which I'm not going to pay that much for, and I'll probably do a Sopranos review at some point in the future anyway. I don't review many gangster movies here on Kung Fu Hot Dog, but I'm probably going to be looking at that genre a little bit more anyway. Not just American gangsters, but Far East and Asian ones too. And I've seen some pretty good films in that respect from those countries. So guys, if you like this video today, you know what to do already. I'm not going to give you the roll call again, and I will see you on my next video. Take care. Bada bing, bada boom.